So what was the early days like? Because, when you came in, consistency in packaging, consistency, in brand, consistency across, so many areas. What were some of the initial challenges and how do you overcome those?
Yeah, so it's very interesting that the business plan that I made in 2009 is what I'm really working on, truly implementing even today.
Nice.
The thought was that we should be present where the consumer would need us the most, and they don't know that they would need us.
Right.
But we would play to their subconscious and be available. So you're in a meeting and you're hungry, but you want to snack on something healthy, and you don't know that you'd need that at that moment.
Right.
But can we be present in that corporate office? Can
Right.
we be present in the vending machine?
So
Can
true.
we be present in cafes and theaters?
Right.
So, way before any of these cafes started selling nuts along with their coffees, we were there. We did our first deal with one of the cafe chains.
Correct.
We were there at airports from the very beginning. So, this is something that we started on very early on, and it's something that we're doing and scaling even today, which has actually helped us differentiate. But there were a lot of other challenges because people were not used to looking at nuts as their everyday snack.
Agreed.
Right? They were used to soaking it overnight, having it in the morning, gifting it during Diwali
So true.
and weddings. There were so many myths around it. And summer would come and there would be a severe dip in sales.
Right.
Winter would come and there would be a boost in sale.
Right.
All driven by only the basics.
The seasonal demand, for
The
example.
seasonal demand,
Right.
and also your basic almonds, cashew,
Right.
pista, walnuts. What we wanted to do is add some flavor to it, modernize the traditional nuts.
Right.
We came up with trail mixes. We were the first ones to launch trail mixes in
Nice.
India. We were the first ones to launch flavors like barbecue almonds and Thai
remember
chili
that.
blend
Mm-hmm.
and pepper cashews. And people loved those flavors.
Right.
They loved it as an occasional snack.
Yeah.
But what we really wanted is to make it an everyday snack, and that took some time. And other challenges that we faced were also we placed the product in retail stores, right?
Right,
And
right.
little did I know as a 22, 23-year-old when I started the business. I mean, when I went to all these corporate offices of Walmart and Reliance and Big Bazaar at that time
Fair.
and stuff like that, and they all bought into the vision and the passion and
Brilliant.
the belief in the product. But we were the first premium packaged nuts brand trying to do flavors and trail mixes. So they're like, okay, makes sense. Let's give them some space on the retail shelves.
Right.
But getting the offtake from the shelves was a challenge because people would start looking at the pack and be like, oh, if 200 grams is for this much, this is
Sure.
what 1 kg would be for.
Sure.
We were competing with the almonds that were selling in bins, and how would we convince the customer that there's so much more that goes into creating this packaged product, whether from a quality standpoint or whether from an R&D standpoint, to bring the best, tastiest quality nuts
Right.
was a differentiator.